joining us now with more. Kayleigh McEnany back with us. All right, 17 attorneys general. I'm talking to people in some states. These attorneys general, some of them actually want to join Texas in the actual case. There's no attorney general that's going to sign on to a case if it's lacking in law or constitutionality. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, not going to happen, Sean. And they signed on because they see how strong this case is. This case, for those who read it, it goes state by state and shows how what happened, the unconstitutional enactments by Democrat Secretary of States and contravention of the legislature, how it could have been outcome determinative. And it gets into specifics, Sean. It gets into state by state where it shows that in Pennsylvania, there were 118,000 ballots, according to 15 state legislators, that had questionable postmark dates. It goes into the fact where Reince was talking about Wisconsin, that you had 160,000 more people saying, I'm indefinitely confined for fear of COVID, therefore I don't need to show my identification. It goes into how if Georgia had the same rejection rate for ballots this time around, that you would have 25,000 more ballots thrown out. It goes state by state. And one more to share with you, Sean. In Michigan, right here, they found that 174,384 ballots could not be matched with a voter who was registered in the state. There was no registration number with the ballot. This is significant, which is why you have 18 states signing on to this very well-done lawsuit by the state of Texas.
You gave out a statistic yesterday on the quadrillion statistic in terms of stats you gave out. I listened to that and I was blown away. And I watched the mob and the media, you know, just like they actually attacked your real affidavits until the real people that signed them showed up. And then, oh, Kayleigh was telling the truth. Oh, they forgot that part. But explain how you got that number.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that, because you had fake news CNN saying that the affidavits I were showing were blank when all you had to do was go look at a public court filing to read them yourselves. But of course, they couldn't do that. That's the job of a reporter. But instead, I'm having to do their job for them, including with this number. The stat I gave last night, which is eye-opening and truthful, is that for President Trump to be ahead as far as he was at 3 a.m. in these 4 states, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Georgia, and for the vote to swing by as much as it did, the probability of that in one state is 1 in 1 quadrillion. That's 1, 15 zeros. To happen in all 4, it's 1, 15 zeros to the 4th power. And because Jake Tapper, Fake News CNN, and others can't wake up and find enough energy to go read a public court filing, I did it for them. You can find the sworn declaration by Charles Caschetti, who, by the way, PhD from Rutgers, tenured professor, expert testimony in hundreds of court cases, goes through meticulously how he used z-scores and standard deviations from a median to come up with this number. So it's the job of a reporter to go find this. It's out there, it's public, and it's a dereliction of the duty and the job that each of these reporters have to not look into this, to not look at the sourcing, which is available for all to read and see.
And just to emphasize what you found in Detroit, Wayne County, they list 174,384 absentee ballots out of 100,000 absentee ballots tabulated. 30% is counted without a registration number for precincts in the city of Detroit. I hope America's watching. These are real numbers here. Kayleigh, thank you.